Hello everyone, today I am going to tell you about the Circle of Willis. Circle of Willis is also known as Circulus Arteriosus. Basically, it is an arterial circle situated at the base of the brain in the interpeduncular fossa. It is situated at the base of brain in interpeduncular fossa. Each word is MCQ. For example, it always asked where circle of Willis is situated, so you have to remember that it is situated at the base of the brain, where in the interpeduncular fossa. Let's see the circle of Willis by diagram. Basically, the total arterial supply of the brain is supplied by the two vertebral artery and the internal carotid artery. Basically, I have simplified. In this diagram, you can easily see that two vertebral artery join to form the basilar artery. This basilar artery divide into the two posterior cerebral artery. Here, the internal carotid artery is giving its two branches, that is anterior cerebral artery and the middle cerebral artery. Middle cerebral artery and the posterior cerebral artery communicate with each other with the help of posterior communicating artery, and the two anterior cerebral artery communicate with each other with the help of anterior communicating artery. And you can easily see this form the circle of Willis. This is now simplified in the simple diagram. I have simplified the circle of Willis in a simple diagram. First, we have to draw the hexagon. Hexagon has 6 sides. Here, this anterior cerebral artery, this one is middle cerebral artery, this one is posterior cerebral artery. This whole is anterior cerebral artery. And both anterior cerebral artery communicate with anterior communicating artery. This one is anterior communicating artery. This one is anterior cerebral artery. Anterior cerebral artery. This one is middle cerebral artery. Middle cerebral artery. This one is posterior cerebral artery. Here, the two vertebral artery join to form the basilar artery. These are vertebral artery. Vertebral artery. This join to form the basilar artery. This one is basilar artery. Here we have middle cerebral artery. This one is internal carotid artery. Internal carotid artery. Middle cerebral artery and the posterior cerebral artery. And this one is posterior communicating artery on both sides. This one is posterior cerebral artery. Posterior communicating artery. This one is posterior communicating artery. Posterior communicating artery. On summarizing, we can say that circle of Willis is also known as Circulus Arteriosus. It is situated at the base of the brain in the interpeduncular fossa. Here, the total arterial supply of the brain is formed by internal carotid artery and the vertebral artery. I have already made a video on internal carotid artery and their branches. You can check out there. Internal carotid artery here gives two branches, that is middle cerebral artery and the anterior cerebral artery. Anterior cerebral artery on both sides communicate with each other with the help of anterior communicating artery. Here, the two vertebral artery join to form basilar artery. Basilar artery divide to form the two posterior cerebral artery on both sides. Here, the posterior cerebral artery and the middle cerebral artery communicate with each other with the help of posterior communicating artery. Hope you like the video. If you find the video informative, please like, share and subscribe the channel. For more detail, you can check the description box. Thank you.